Hey guys, it's Ryan with BTOD TV. Are you searching for a new office chair, but you want to be absolutely sure that it's comfortable? I mean, it only makes sense that you get something that feels good if you're going to be sitting in it for so many hours at a time. In this video, I will share our picks for the 5 most comfortable office chairs. Need a new office chair? BTOD TV is your source for everything office. Subscribe today so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. We've brought in and tested a bunch of different office chairs, and we score them based on a variety of different categories. 3 of those categories are focused specifically on comfort. Those are going to be seat comfort, backrest support, and armrest comfort. Because comfort is subjective and different people can prefer different things, we decided to poll our entire office to get a well-rounded scoring system for those 3 categories. So everyone scored each category from 1 to 100. We took the average, and that's how we came up with the score for the comfort categories. The 5 chairs that you're going to see featured on this list are going to be the top 5 scoring chairs when all 3 comfort categories are averaged together. Let's get into the list. Starting off our list at the number 5 spot is going to be the BTOD Akir chair. This is a chair that starts at $405, and this is going to be a nice option for those of you that want a lower priced mesh chair that has good overall comfort. This chair actually scored the highest score that we gave to a chair for seat comfort at an 85 out of 100. It has a wide, large seat. It doesn't have a pronounced frame, so you can use the entire seat freely. And the one thing that really distinguishes this seat from most of the other chairs is that it is really thickly padded, but it is also soft. And the foam is not low quality, so even though it is soft, it does not bottom out, which is something that we see on a lot of lower quality chairs that do have overly padded seats. So very nice option for those of you that want something that has a soft seat. The Akir also had a solid back support score with a 76 out of 100, which actually put it in the top 5. It has a high back mesh design. It's breathable, so it keeps you cool. It also helps to conform to your body shape, and it does have a height adjustable lumbar support system, so it does have that good lower back support if that's what you're looking for. The arms didn't score quite as well as the seat and back with a 71 out of 100. This was more middle of the pack, but you do get good weight adjustability out of them. You have 4 weight adjustments, and the pads themselves are a bit soft, so it's not like using hard plastic, which can be uncomfortable. The number 4 chair on our list is going to be the Different Smart by Human Scale. This is a chair that has a starting price of $899, and this is going to be a chair that didn't lead in any of our comfort categories, but it did test well in all of them. So this is going to be a nice option for those of you that are looking for a comfy, high-end mesh back task chair. The Different Smart is one of our top scoring chairs for back support, getting an 80 out of 100. It features Human Scale's form sensing mesh technology, and it has a tri-panel mesh back design. When these factors are combined, you really get a feeling like the chair is conforming to you. You kind of sink in, and it feels really nice when you're using the chair. The backrest itself also features a large curve, which provides good lumbar support for a wide range of people. The seat on the Different Smart also received a top score for this category with an 80 out of 100. The seat features an open design without a frame around the outside, so you're able to use the entirety of the seat comfortably. The seat pan itself is made of a flexible plastic, which also allows you to move freely and be a lot more active while you work compared to a lot of chairs that we review. Another thing that we really liked about the seat is the foam. It has about 2 inches of foam. It's not overly thick, but it does hold its shape very well and remains supportive for long hours. So this is a good option if you do not like that thick foam that can be kind of warm for long hours. The Different Smart also received an above average score for armrest comfort with a 76 out of 100. The pads themselves are large, and they're also soft to the touch, and they have a good amount of squish to them, so they are comfortable for those prolonged typing sessions. They do have good adjustability. They have 3-way adjustment, but they're not quite going to have the range that some of the higher chairs on this list have. The number 3 chair on our list of the most comfortable office chairs is the Gesture by Steelcase. This is a chair that has a current starting price of $997. And the biggest reason why this chair made our list is because the armrests are the most impressive arms that we have seen to date. And they nabbed a score of 87 out of 100, which is the highest score that we've given to any chair. The arm pads on the Gesture are really comfortable. They are large, which gives you a ton of space to work with, and they also have just the right amount of squish to them that makes them soft, but still supportive for long hours. While the arm pads are great, the one thing that really sets these arms apart is their adjustability. They have four-way adjustment like other chairs on this list, but the range is much wider than all of the chairs that we have seen, which gives you the potential to use the arms in a ton of unique positions that the other chairs simply do not offer. The Gesture wouldn't have snagged the number 3 spot on our list if it was for the armrest comfort alone. This seat is also one of the most comfortable seats that we've tested, scoring an 80 out of 100. And I would say that the seat on the Gesture is kind of like a combination between the Akir chair and the Different Smart that we've already talked about. So it has thicker foam than the Different Smart, but not quite as thick as the Akir. So the foam is nice and supportive, but it is still a bit soft and squishy. You have a nice open seat and you don't have any hard edges, so this is another seat design that really allows you to use the entirety of the seat comfortably. The Gesture also scored well in our final comfort category, that being back support, where it got a score of 76 out of 100. It features a high back design with a height adjustable lumbar support system. This is one of the only chairs that's going to give you good support all the way from your lower back, all the way through your mid to upper back. Another unique thing about this backrest is that it has a nice flexible design at the top, so you're really allowed to move and bend and twist freely while you're working. The number 2 chair on our list is going to be the Vera by Eurotech Seating. This is a chair that has a starting price of $399. The main reason why this chair is number 2 on our list is because this is the highest scoring chair for back support, receiving a score of 88 out of 100. There are a couple reasons why this backrest did so well. It actually features a very simple design. It doesn't do anything crazy or fancy. It doesn't even have an adjustable lumbar support system. But they found the exact combination of the perfect mesh with the perfect curve on the shape. So the backrest is shaped perfectly to give you really good lumbar support, and that's for a wide range of people. This backrest tested well for the shortest person and the tallest person in our office. The mesh is also really soft, so it really allows you to sink into the chair and it makes you feel like you're being cradled, much more so than any other chair on this list. Along with receiving one of the highest back support scores, the Vera also received one of the highest seat comfort scores with an 82 out of 100. This is going to be another chair that features an open seat design, so you're not going to be restricted by any uncomfortable seat frames or anything like that. It does not have a flexible seat design, but it does have really thick, good quality foam. It's not quite as soft and squishy as the Akir chair, but it still provides really good support and is another nice option for those of you that like chairs with thick seat padding. Rounding out the comfort categories, the Vera also performed well for armrest comfort, receiving a score of 78 out of 100. You get good adjustability with 4-way arm adjustment, and they also have the unique feature that I haven't seen on too many other arms, and that is rounded outer edges. So you don't have any hard edges that you could run into with your forearm, which is a nice feeling. They're not quite as soft as the Gesture chair or the next chair on our list, but they do have a tiny bit of softness, so you are not using a hard plastic. And our number 1 pick for the most comfortable office chair is the Leap by Steelcase. This is a chair that has a current starting price of $811. This chair grabbed our number 1 spot because this is the only chair that received a score of 80 plus on all 3 comfort categories. Starting out with the seat comfort category, the Leap actually scored the highest score that we gave, tied with the Akir with an 85 out of 100. But the seat on the Leap is much different than that on the Akir. It's more similar to the chair that we reviewed earlier, the Different Smart. So it's going to have an open seat design, no hard edges, which is a theme on a lot of the chairs that we've seen, but it's going to have a little bit thinner foam, but it's going to be softer, and the seat is going to be more flexible than that on the Different Smart, which is what propelled it to that 85 score. The Leap also performed very well in the back support category. getting a score of 82 out of 100, which is second only to the Vera chair. And the backrest has a lot of nice features on the Leap. So you're gonna have Steelcase's live back technology, which gives the top of the backrest really good flexibility while keeping the lumbar section in place, which allows you to really move and shift around while you're working so you're not stuck in that same position. The lumbar support actually has two-way adjustment as well, height adjustment, and you can adjust it in and out, so it has one of the best lumbar support systems on any of the chairs that we've seen. Overall, this being a very comfortable backrest for almost everyone in our office. The Leap also performed very well in its final comfort category, that being armrest comfort, where it placed second with an 83 out of 100, trailing only the Gesture chair. The arms on this chair are very similar to that on the Gesture. It has nice, generous, large arm pads that are really soft and squishy, but still supportive for those long hours that you put into the chair. And they also have a good range of adjustment. You have four-way adjustability, and they do articulate a bit. You're not gonna get quite the range as the Gesture, but they are definitely the second most adjustable arms that we've tested. And that concludes our list for the 5 most comfortable office chairs. If you'd like any more information on any of the chairs that we've featured here, make sure to click the link in the description and it will take you to our blog, where it features an in-depth post on all of the chairs here, sharing some potential downsides, as well as some good buying tips if you are looking for a comfortable office chair. Do you already have a favorite office chair? Let us know what it is in the comments and we'll chat about it. If you've made it this far, make sure to smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our future office chair videos. Thanks a lot for watching.